I want to show you this. This is what burned earlier this morning. You see the char, you see the ash, you see the trees, and then look, just above that, just beyond that, that's the football field for the Grizzlies, for Mariposa High School's football team. And then if we come a little bit farther down, earlier this morning on Sunrise, we had this live, but you see a building right over there, presumably used by the athletic department, some sort of outbuilding for their practices. You see their lights set up are over there for Friday night lights. That went up in flames from the fire because it jumped that fence and hit that, but thankfully it didn't go then char the football field and all the equipment that they have there. Now, just beyond, to show just how much fight has happened, just on that ridge, you'll see over there some fire trucks that are still actively working, but it is all charred. It is all black. That is where the French fire has come through, and this isn't a remote area. This isn't campgrounds. This is a town. There are a lot of people that live here. This is in Mariposa. And so this is what they're doing. They swipe the badge, they walk on in.
Hey, Brody, what's up?
Oh, I'm not here. I'm just coffee badging. Okay. Just pretend I'm not here. They try to not be seen too much and just go get a cup of coffee and head on out. Now, so this is in the orange. Orange is anywhere from 500 to almost 5,000 customers could be without power in this area. And again, this is north of Jensen in Sanger, south of Oak. So these are pretty widespread all over. You can see right here in our studio, we are being affected by this. Those monitors that are behind the desk, normally we're showing you video in them. We're showing you our logo. We're showing you pictures of Fresno. We can't do that right now.
Could have froze and been, eaten alive.
No, because you're supposed to play dead.
Who said you're supposed to play dead if you see a bear?
I looked it up literally the other day.
You're supposed to. Did you really? Yeah, of course you did.
I did.
You have to play dead.
Because Vandy wanted to know.
Oh my God.
And Mel was like, you're supposed to make yourself big. And I was like, I don't think that's right. It turns out you're supposed to play dead.
Okay, so if the bear came out, how would you play dead?
Just like this.
I can't do that.
So what you do, this is what you have to do. Just lay here and let the bear smell you, and then they run off.
It means to me that we are all connected. I'm from a small town in Florida. Mm-hmm. We have a Veterans Day parade. It doesn't go back 106 years, but we have a parade that shows that those ties that bind us are multitudes greater than the ones that separate us. And this is one of those things. No matter who you are, where you're from, you can appreciate I can appreciate what I just saw today, and everyone watching can appreciate what they just saw today. If you're going through your TikTok feed and you see a hack that says there's a way to get free money from an ATM that you don't have, that's not a hack, it's fraud. Because JP Morgan Chase has started filing lawsuits against customers who filed faulty checks to withdraw huge amounts of money. The customers were taking advantage of a technical glitch that allows them to withdraw funds before the check bounced. Just listening to Sheriff Mike Boudreau of Tulare County giving an update on the killing of 6 in Goshen. Just to reiterate, 6 family members, one of which a 10-month-old baby, another his 16-year-old mother, all slain execution style. You heard the sheriff say they were shot in the head. There are 2 suspects that have been arrested. Well, and I like that you brought that up, because when you talk to people out and about, and if they say, I don't watch the news anymore, it's so negative, But so how do we balance that responsibility in the news media to give the information? We're not making stuff up. These are things that are happening in these communities, in our community here, but then also not drive people away or make them feel bad about the place where they live.
Well, look, first of all, I hope your audience respects how much you're concerned about that, because not everybody in our business is. Right?
And they need to come to the table and bargain with us in good faith to help make that happen.
Okay, so Kaiser says that they are working to reach a new agreement. At least that's their public, their PR message, the one we have right here. Are you saying they're not exactly doing that? And because you seem to think they aren't even negotiating in good faith with the union.
That hasn't been my experience when I've been at the bargaining table myself. I was on the bargaining team. And
this is because of the flooding. We just got it in to our newsroom right now. And they also recommend have important items prepared if necessary in a go bag. It says car, house keys, wallet, handbag.
anything mandatory that you may need, because who knows how long it's going to be before you need to come back. You're going to need your medication. You're going to need a change of clothes, toiletries, things of that nature. They want to make sure also anyone, even if you're not in that area, they are saying in the entire county, don't do any unnecessary travel, and that includes going to school. So the Merced City School District, they posted on their Facebook page, due to the flooding in unsafe conditions. They say it's unsafe at all Merced County School District, Merced City School District locations. It is unsafe to go to school. So
I now want to show the evacuation map. The evacuation orders cut through the entire eastern side of the town of Mariposa. Again, this isn't up where no one's living. These are towns, these are businesses. There is critical infrastructure. That cuts right through. We drove by the sheriff's office. We drove by a hospital. So this is very important that people heed these warnings. We also saw earlier, Taryn, we went by a house. They had put up one of the evacuation signs, basically saying you need to get out if you can. It turns out, Taryn, this is the same house. It had already burned down in the Oak Fire in 2022. I remember because KC24, we did a story on the family that lived there trying to build a house. They said the heck with it. They didn't rebuild. They built next door. But the remains of the Oak Fire are still right there. And the memories of what has happened here in Mariposa just a few years ago, and it keeps happening over and over again, those scars also remain.
The most we've heard is someone leaving their blazer behind and to come and get it. So pretty calm morning here.
oh no, there's someone behind you who has the posture of someone who's not very happy at the ticket counter. They're about to give that person a piece of their mind.
I feel like you know this posture pretty well.
Yeah,
Has that been you at the airport in the past? Did you lose a blazer?
I lost a blazer one time and I just put my hands on my hips. I was not pleased.
This is supposed to be a very busy day here, so get here early. For now, Taryn and Brody, back to you.
Viviana, I am so appreciative that you did not change up the scene of your live shot, because you may remember about 40 minutes ago when we first talked to you, there was a woman standing at the ticket counter with some posture like some bad things were happening and she was upset. If you turn around and look, she's still there, Viviana. Can we find out how things are going for her? Now I'm starting to feel bad.
You know, I noticed that too, Brody. So yeah, we're going to have to definitely go over there and make sure, or at least ask what's going on, because she has been standing there for quite a while.
If you want to get some angry traveler sound, you know, which is what everyone wants on a busy travel day like this, that's the person to talk to.
I love her outfit.
Cool stuff when we come back, but for now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Do not. Well, you know, he's from Florida, you're from Florida.
Yeah.
And Brody, you can't see it now, Viviana, but Brody is balancing as well.
Take this. Look at this.
Wow.
I'm on a chair. Huh?
Oh God, I'm in a dress. I can't participate in this. Hi. Oh, please be careful.
These
Oh
chairs
my
don't roll.
goodness.
It's okay.
Viviana,
I
have their
think
own
this
show.
is unfair for seniors.
What? Why?
Why do they
Why?
assume that seniors only want to watch Casablanca or Singing in the Rain? Or why do they assume that?
So they should watch Twisters?
Yes, seniors probably want to watch Twisters. Maybe seniors want to watch Despicable Me 4.
You know what? You have a point. I can agree with that.
Why do they just assume like, oh well, they're seniors, they're going to want to watch Casablanca? Maybe they've watched it enough.
Or give them the option of the throwbacks like that or new movies,
Yes.
but only for seniors. So like people like us don't annoy them in the theater. I think that would be a good compromise.
Maybe they want Twisters in the 4D that shakes the seat and everything, the real experience.
I heard that Twisters too, they blows wind out at you.
Yeah,
too.
wind.
All right.
Coming up on KC Midday. I'm looking out for you, seniors.
How airports and other.
I have a bet up here. Now, probably the best horse in this race is Seven Sisters. I don't know if you're able to see the number 2 horse going off at 1-5, big favorite. But here's the problem. We're not channel 7. We're channel 24. So there's a horse, number 6 horse, 212. What are 212s, Taryn? That's a 24. So we are going to do a win place on the 6 horse, a $20 bet on 212, because why not on KC24 you go with the horse that is 212s.
You're going to see a lot of stories today on the best deals for Prime Day.
But there is a lot of stuff marked down on Prime Day that no one needs, no one wants. Anyone can give you the best products to buy on Amazon Prime Day, But I wanted to give you the worst products that are available on this made-up shopping holiday. You don't need anything you're about to buy on Prime Day, but I'm going to give you the stuff you really don't need. Like the Tushy 3.0 bidet toilet seat attachment that promises perfect aim with their precision nozzle adjuster. $76 on Prime Day. Or after your tush is clean, you firm and tighten your seat's skin with the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This out. This is is bent grass or a rye? What do we have?
You might know better than I know at this point. All I know is that our ground.
It's not Bermuda.
I don't think it isn't.
It's not Bermuda. Bermuda would not be great here.
All right, every year the World Ag Expo unveils a cornucopia of new ag gadgets and gizmos. So we're playing America's favorite game show. It's called What Does It Do? We have our two contestants here, Caroline and Ruben. Thank you for joining us.
I'm a little nervous.
You were picked from a lot of applicants.
I'm nervous
for this
about
show.
playing this music because the O&O in town's gonna call it copyright infringement. So
I was hoping it'd be something different. All right, we have various items at this year's ag show, and it is your job to guess what does it do. So the first item that we have at this year's ag show, it is not this random tractor right here.
Oh.
Let's bring up the first item. It is called the burrow. There we go. This is the burrow.
Oh,
Caroline.
we're guessing what it does.
Yeah, Caroline, what does it do?
There are a lot of assumptions that come to mind when people think of skateboarders.
There's the notion that skateboarders are mean. They're known for destroying stuff. They're just not nice people. Cussing, drugs. To be honest, I don't disagree with that. I think a lot of skateboarders have got a bad attitude. And that's what me and Zach are at least trying to change in some people's mind. Make chickens in 5 minutes.
Zach Lindsay has changed minds by starting his own clothing company called Lefties 29 when he was just 12 years old and through his ministry.
This is feeding the homies because I like to believe that all these guys that we're feeding out here are our friends and our homies.
Every Monday, Zach and his friends buy chicken sandwiches from McDonald's.
Can I get 25 McChickens, please?
And distribute them to people living in parks around D.C.
I just decided that I want to start doing this every week, and so me and my friend Eric decided we're going to do McChicken Mondays and just skate around, hand out McChickens. At first it was kind of, hand them a McChicken, hi, bye, But then I decided I want to make it more relational. And then Johnny started coming, and we got 8 or 9 kids coming almost every week.
For Zach and the Feed the Homies crew, McChicken Mondays isn't just about handing out some chicken sandwiches. It's a chance to sit and talk with the people they meet and actually make some new friends.
Here you go, man. Like every time we roll on through here, there's Ramos over there. He's always just sitting there waiting for his McChicken. I go, hola, Ramos. He's like, hey. He doesn't talk much, but I consider him a friend. Then we have Joseph sitting over there. Got Steven over there too, so definitely made some friends. Hey, Joseph, you wanna get on an interview, man?
What do you want me to say?
What do you want him to say? This is Joseph. He was born in New England, right? Here, go ahead and take a seat, man.
If anyone questions if a few chicken sandwiches can make a difference, just ask Joseph.
I get down so low and I don't want to take another step. God sent somebody back by to lift you up. That's what I think about it.
Thanks, man. That's sweet. You're making me blush.
Zach is graduating from high school in May and plans to take Feed the Homies International, opening up a ministry in Ecuador. But for now, he just likes the chance to give out some sandwiches and talk to his friends.
I would say talking to him is more important than this stuff. I've never seen anyone just sitting down having a casual conversation. That's what I like to do, just give them something to do, someone to talk to. Just be a homie to the homeless.
In D.C., Brody Logan,
How's it going, man?
Fox 5 Sports.